you would say that Bitcoin is. You look at it as a digital gold. Is that kind of how you? I know you said you're very big on Bitcoin and Ethereum. We talked about Ethereum being more so of the DeFi, the virtual machine, the things that everything's built on. Do you look at Bitcoin as like a digital gold?
Yeah, that's a great question. So there's, really a few different schools of thought around Bitcoin. Is it a currency or is it a store of value, right? And so if we're looking at gold, gold is clearly a store of value, not a currency. Like you're not walking around with gold coins. Maybe a long time ago people did, but you're not lugging around, like your big chunk of gold to the store to make your big purchase. Like these are, it's not a currency, it's absolutely a store of value. And so I think that people are a little bit divided on what they want Bitcoin to be when it grows up, and whether they think it makes more sense as a store of value or as a currency. And I think at this point in time we're much stronger in the store of value camp. There's this kind of like running joke of like, oh, well, people, when they can buy coffee with their Bitcoin and blah, 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 and it's like, but we're not really at the point. Like, yes, we have the Lightning Network and things that make it much easier and faster to transact in Bitcoin, but we're not really at the point where many people are using Bitcoin for just everyday purchases all the time. And so I think that the majority of people that hold Bitcoin do so in more of a store of value type of thing. But that being said, so is it a digital gold? Perhaps, but there's so many more aspects and components of it that you don't really get with gold. One of them being the liquidity that we talked about, the ease of use for moving around. You can trade. There's just so many more kind of like aspects to Bitcoin that you can utilize. But you absolutely can just use it as that straight, almost gold store of value. You park it, you let it sit. But for those who want to use it as a currency or want to use it at, in various things, or, like there's tools being built where we talked a little bit earlier about like collateral for a loan and thing where maybe you can use it. And there's a lot, I would just say there's, not saying that there aren't some of these things available with gold, but there's much more, like the tools are more developed, I would say, around, and it's easier just because of the nature of Bitcoin to do some of these things.
Hmm.
Hi, this is Lea Thompson at Girl Gone Crypto, and you're watching Think Smart Education.